Leo, welcome to the channel. Please excuse my dogs if you hear them in the background. Leo, this is your bonus reading. My intention is kind of like for the next 7 days or the next 30 days. If we get like events or maybe advice from spirit. Shush! Crazy girl. If we see you going on a journey, that won't be 7 or 30 days. That would probably be a lifetime. But we'll call these things out. So Leo, your bonus reading. We'll be back for your love reading in a few days. But this is Leo's bonus reading. And we'll see if we can put some... Oh, I don't know why this is so confusing for me. I'm trying to do it in threes now. I like to do everything in threes. My mind stops every time I go to cut. Like, wait, will I put this back the same way if I do this? Okay, sad. We have On Your Own. Interesting. It's kind of beautiful. We have Scales of Balance. Ooh, Web of Connection. And I haven't even read it yet, but when I look at it, what just came to mind is no man is an island. Like sometimes we can isolate so much and become so hyper-responsible that we don't interact with other people, we don't count on other people, we don't ask other people for stuff because we have a responsibility thing going on. I don't know if that's the energy, but that's what I just heard. Okay, so Leo. Okay, now you get to make fun of me again. Put that there. No, that does. Okay, there. I'll get it, you guys. Okay. Let me see. Ooh, Strength. There you are, Leo. You showed up in your own reading. Leo. Oh my God, you showed up twice. Strength and the Sun. Both of those are Leo cards. Wow. Okay, I am mind blown. The Moon. All 3 major arcana. Oh my God, Leo. This is major. Okay? This is major. Let's go ahead and start up here. Interesting. On Your Own and Web of Connection. And with this card, I haven't even read it yet, but I got the energy of you being like alone and needing to connect, but we'll see. So we have On Your Own. It's time to take some alone time or be single to get a new perspective. Spiritual retreat. Seek solitude. Wow, this is totally different than that. Seek solitude to reconnect with your inner wisdom and emerge rejuvenated. Okay. I want to read this real quick. Let's see, because when we get totally divergent, like totally separate energies, it's like one could be the past and then one could be the future. But let's see. We have Web of Connection. Weave your connections thoughtfully, creating a supportive web that uplifts your personal and professional journeys. Weave your connections thoughtfully. Choose your friends wisely is what I'm hearing. Connections Guide. Harness the power of networks, cultivate meaningful relationships, and strategize your path to success. Okay, what I'm getting here with these 2, and I felt like called to do these 2 first and not go to the tarot yet, is you may be surrounded by, you may have created a network or a group of friends where you don't feel totally supported. Everyone may not have your best interests at heart, or you could have just like grown apart. Okay. I had a really good childhood friend from middle school, and we had gotten out of touch for quite a few years and got back in contact like 30 years later, 40 years later. Oh no, I'm telling tales now. Now you know. But and I thought, oh, and I I think I put this person on a pedestal due to like seniority, right? Oh, my oldest friend, blah, blah, blah. Come to find out, we had very little in common. This person leads more right, I lead more left. I don't respect a lot of those opinions. It's not even about politics anymore. It's about human decency. And I just cannot. And I just had to exit stage left, kind of a deal. And that's the feeling that I'm getting, that you may have grown out of some relationships, or you may have let some people in you shouldn't have, or maybe it's just time to do some house cleaning. And we definitely see you being encouraged to, about something in your life, to get a new perspective. Take some time away. And it could be about who you're surrounded by, or it could be about a specific thing, relationship, work, a friend, something like that. And let's look at the scales of balance. And it says, seek equilibrium in love and career, harmonizing your inner scale to weigh decisions with both heart and mind. Harmony's call. Embrace equality and pursue justice. Saw something about quality here. I think it's about quality friends. Embrace equality and pursue justice, harmonizing the energies to manifest a balanced and just outcome. So this is the justice card. I mean, look at the scale. For some of you, this could be, well, divorce came to mind because of justice, or it could be seriously needing to rebalance some friendships. Sometimes we fall into patterns where we're the one that plans everything, pays for everything, whatever, and then we find ourselves starting to resent the other people. And perhaps it's time for you to look at your patterns and your relationships, and are they how you want them to be, and can you clean them up? You know, sometimes it's not just you that created the pattern. Sometimes this friendship, the person only contacts you when they need something like that, and that's the energy of the relationship. And if you were to try and change it and reach out to them when you needed something, it would be very interesting to see the response, either emotionally, financially, whatever. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing mainly about relationships here, Leo. Pulling back and questioning, making sure that the people around you and the relationships that you've created are balanced and healthy. And to not just use your emotions, but to use your logic and think about, you know, if, say you do have a relationship where someone only calls you when they need you, and say maybe it's a kid, are you going to want to cut that off? Maybe you're going to want to maybe create some boundaries. Maybe you'd be really willing to fix that one. But maybe if it's a friend that only calls you when they're breaking up and wants to dump on you and blah, 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 and spend an hour with them, and you're like, you know what? I just cannot. I just don't have the energy for that drama anymore. Something like that. Now, let's go to the tarot, which is truly mind-bending. Here's what I mainly see. With the moon, the moon is about trusting your intuition. If you have had a feeling that someone does not have your best interests at heart, it's probably true. If someone you've been dealing with, every time they call or you see them or, you know, whatever, and your stomach flips or you just get this feeling, Perhaps that's a relationship that you need to look into. Maybe it's not balanced. Maybe you have some fear about, especially if it's love and career, maybe some fear about a love relationship. Is it serving you? Are you happy? Is there mutual respect? Is this a successful, good relationship? And successful relationships can end. You know, here in the United States, probably in a lot of other countries too, but, oh, you know, till death do us part. And that's the only way a relationship is successful, if I'm 92 and you're 93 and we both die in each other's arms. No, there's successful relationships that last 5 years, 10 years, 3 years. It's a relationship where you learn lessons and you move forward with, you know, kindness and decency. That's successful. But there's some kind of fear and some things that you don't know, maybe that you haven't realized yet or worked through. Okay? But the good news is the sun, and this is you, is here to shine the light on the moon, to shine the light on the fears. But when we're, you know, a kid and we're in our room and it's dark and we see shadows and we hear noises and we're scared and we're like, Mom, Dad, and they come and they turn on the light. Where do all those fears and stuff go? They go away. Will you still have fears? Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but I feel like something major, this is major arcana, Leo. I feel like something major is going to happen in the next, weekish. In the next week or month at the latest, but in the next period of time that I think that will be from like 8, 9, 10 days, something that you were afraid of or that you didn't see clearly, you're going to get wonderful clarity and it's going to lose its power. You're not going to be so leery or afraid of it anymore. With the Strength card, what this tells me is persevere, Leo. This is you. When I see the Strength card, I think of persevering in the face of adversity. I feel like you may not be, or I'm getting that you may not feel in control of your life. You're feeling all these feelings. Like, who am I surrounded by? Is this the job I want? Is this the relationship I want? Is this the friend circle I want? Is this where I want to live? I just get all these questions. And I just heard with the Strength card, hang in there. You're going to be okay. You're going to make it through. You always do. This is something big, Leo, again. With 3 major arcana, it is something big. It's some big realization, some big process, transformation. I think you're going to transition out of a life of work, eat, sleep, or a life of it is what it is. And you're going to turn it from it is what it is to I'm going to make it what I want. That's what I feel. Thank you so much for joining, Leo. This is kind of awesome, I feel like. Thanks for joining again, and we will see you in a few days at your love reading. Take care. Bye-bye.